Hi there, this is Catherine Mary Stewart, and you are watching The Carbonite Jedi with Michael Tynes. And enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, I want to make a quick video to thank everyone for a fantastic 2025, and I'm looking forward to 2026 and exploring Star Wars even more with you. Thank you for everybody that subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And also, I have 5 levels of membership that you can join, and it gives you extra stuff behind the scenes, and we'd love to see you. But the reason for this video was, besides to tell you thank you, was also to say that the #1 video I have for 2025 that most people watched was, it's a rare 1977 interview at the Mike Douglas show, and it has Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill all together. And the co-host of the show, besides Mike Douglas, was John Boy Walton, you know, little John Boy. So if you have not seen this show, I'm gonna play it now so you get a chance to watch it. So thanks again for everything that y'all have done, comment-wise, supporting the channel, and I really appreciate it, and I look forward to 2026. And remember, the Force will be with you always.
Star Wars is a blockbuster motion picture that has everything a good movie should have. It has excitement, action, fun, and Star Wars has a few things that no other motion picture has ever had. A robot named C-3PO that talks, and one named R2-D2 who just beeps and clicks. It has the fearsome stormtroopers of a galactic empire and a 100-year-old Wookiee, whatever that is. But in addition to all that, the movie has as one of its stars our next guest. She plays a lovely princess who's the pawn in an intergalactic struggle for power. What a movie it is. Please welcome Carrie Fisher. Forgive me for just staring at you, but I know your mom and I know your dad well. And when somebody looks at an offspring for the first time, they say, let's see, do I see some of the mother? Do people
chin,
do that?
Your father's
yeah,
eyes.
You got your father's eyes for sure.
Yeah, well.
Her mother is Debbie Reynolds, her father's Eddie Fisher. I think all of you know that. But you're gonna be able to forget all that after, not forget them, but you won't have to be identified that way after the success of this picture.
I don't mind. I like my parents.
Do you?
Yeah.
Your first picture was Shampoo.
Yes.
And I love what you said about it in reading about you. You said it was not really like making a movie because you did it in a home in Beverly Hills, and it was like what you grew up around, wasn't it?
Yeah, it only took about 2 days. I didn't know what I was doing before I knew it was over. So I was about 17, and I went to school after that. So it's almost as if I don't really remember doing it. It's like
How did it happen to you? Did Warren Beatty ask you to do the part, or what?
No, a friend of mine was in it, and he recommended me. He also confiscated the rest of the people, the list of the rest of the people that were up for it. So Warren couldn't call anyone else to get the part. So a little sabotage, and you get a role.
Now, which brings me to the present movie, Star Wars, since you told how you got that role. I'm told that you just received a letter telling you that the role was yours, and I've never heard of anything like that in all the years I've been in this business.
Oh, no. George Lucas saw everyone in California. Anyone who could walk into the office was eligible. So I walked in the office, and I was eligible. But I tested for it, as did a lot of other girls, and after about 2 weeks of not hearing, I didn't think I had it, and then they called me and said, you're the princess.
That's marvelous.
And the Wookiee, by the way, is 200 years old.
200 years old?
A 200-year-old.
Are you thrilled with what's happening to this movie? Because the last report I got was that it's now ahead of Jaws as far as the weekly grows his hair. It's,
Really? I didn't hear
yeah.
that. Oh, it's terrific. We never imagined that it would be, I mean, we knew it was special when we were doing it, but we didn't imagine it was going to be this kind of big hit like it is. It's terrific.
And I've never seen publicity like it's had.
No, it's a great job.
Covers of magazines, and hearing about something like that before you see it, naturally you're going to rush out and say, I've got to see this. What's that all about? You know? You dropped out of high school at
Yeah.
15.
Well, I slid out of high school. I mean, it was kind of a gradual thing. I never decided. I was in my mother's chorus, and we were rehearsing all day, and we did the show at nights. And I was on a correspondence course at the time, but what ended up was that they did most of the corresponding, and I never really kept in touch with the school. So.
But you weren't that turned down with the school, the way you describe it, the Gucci-Poochie kids.
Those things in the press, kid, they make those up.
Didn't those come out of your
You know
lips?
that.
That was in People magazine. Didn't that come from your lips?
No,
the Gucci-Poochie?
a lot of the stuff.
It
in
aptly
it.
describes the way a lot of the people
Once they
dress
latch
up.
on to what they think is a good angle with someone, they're liable to ride you right down. A friend of mine, an actress named Beulah Bondi, an older lady, someone started a story once that she loved elephants. And people send her elephants from all over the
Next
world.
thing she knew, she was married
And
to one.
she's got a trunk full of elephants, and she doesn't particularly care for elephants.
And it all just came from just a rumor being
Oh,
started?
it's amazing what can happen.
I love cars. Long, shiny cars, fast with engines that idle at 105. Let's start rumors. What do you like? I'll start a rumor about you. Everybody starts sending you things.
Oh, dear. Well, I like cars.
I like work.
Yeah, I do too. I
Yes,
like work
that's
a
a
lot.
good wish.
Did you grew up around this business? That's all you heard. That's all you knew about. Did you just from the very beginning say that's going to be my life?
Yeah, my parents loved their careers, so it was always, they set a very good example for going into show business. Always looked like a lot of fun to me. My mother could fall in the mud and shoot people. They'd fall over. You know, it was adult recess. It was terrific.
Yeah, but there's something along the way that ignites something in you, something that you did either in front of an audience or in front of a group of your peers that sparked something that you said, hey, that's kind of nice. What was it with you?
Oh, no, I always did it. My mother always had the cameras going, and there was never a moment when I decided. It always
You
seemed to be
taking
a
home
part
movies
of
of you? Is that it?
Yeah, she had an insatiable thing about that, so we always did
Follow
that.
you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Let's get a picture of that. Tell about your role as the princess.
Oh, dear. Well, it's not your damsel in distress, average, everyday, run-of-the-mill princess. She doesn't scream and faint without the guys. She's okay on her own. George has written terrific characters for all of us. He didn't write sort of your, oh, God, please help me, Mike, please. They're chasing me, the stormtroopers.
It's no longer believable, huh?
No, she's a very independent girl. She goes swing across, shoots stormtroopers, hangs around with Wookiees and Jawas and sand people. You know.
What do Wookiees look like?
Wookiees are about 7'4". They're very hairy everywhere. Palms of their hands, maybe in the inside of their mouths, I don't know. And this one co-pilots the Millennium Falcon, the plane that Han Solo, Harrison Ford's plane. And he's a smart guy. Doesn't much like me when he first meets me, but maybe it's a different in size or something like that. I don't know.
Was this fun for you, doing this
Oh, it was
movie?
terrific. We got to play with multi-million-dollar toys. You
That
know?
is terrific.
Get to shoot guns, and if we could just close our eyes, and they'd fall over.
We'll meet Carrie Fisher's co-stars right after this. The character, nobody will ever know what we were doing while the commercials were on, and if I told them, they wouldn't believe it. We sang together, Carrie and I sang together for this audience, didn't we?
Yes, we sang it.
And what's highly unusual is that this is July, and we were singing Silent Night together. But it was fun, wasn't it? You have a
Yes.
beautiful voice, doesn't she, ladies and gentlemen? You come back sometime and we'll do something for you? Will you? All right. Come back at Christmas time. We'll be a smash.
We'll be,
Yes.
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
Okay. The character Carrie plays in Star Wars is aided in her struggle by two other good guys. One is named Luke Skywalker, a humble, futuristic farm boy who has to learn that he was born to do great things. And the other is a space pilot named Han Solo, who admits that he's no hero and upon whom greatness has to be thrust. They're played by our next guests, who are Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford. Welcome them, please. Okay, did you bring a note from the teacher? From home? You were late for class.
Yeah. You guys were great.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
The harmony was perfect.
Oh, well, she's marvelous.
She sings wonderful, but not for the cameras, just for the audience.
I couldn't get her to do it. I wanted her to sing alone. She said, "Oh, I'll sing something with you." And I said, "What?" And she said, "Silent Night." And I thought she was pulling my leg, and she wasn't.
Oh, no.
Has anybody mentioned that Star Wars is almost like an updated Bob Hope, Bing Crosby road picture?
Yeah, sure. I
Have
mean,
they?
it is a road picture in space, and the characters are the same kind of devil-may-care attitude about the situation. It's not real serious, you know?
Yeah. Are you guys stunned by the success as Carrie is?
Oh, sure. I mean, we thought it was going to be a good picture, or we wouldn't have been there, but we had no idea it was going to take off the way it has.
I've never talked to an actor who has been in a motion picture who knew somewhere along the way, while they were doing it, that it was going to be special.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they... And then I was hung around some sets interviewing people, and I understood why. They sometimes shoot them out of sequence.
Oh, yeah, and there's so much confusion, and
and
there's a lot of compromise in making a movie.
Right.
And you never know whether that compromise, is
Gonna work out.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, you're a good guy in this one, aren't you?
Yes.
But always on TV, you're always cast as a bad guy, right?
Yes.
What is it about you that they want to...
Well, it started out, they wanted a character who looked innocent and would probably be the last person that anyone suspected to be the bad character. And I just got on a roll. I started getting junkies and snipers and killers and murderers. And the name of the game is just to work.
But that's challenging, isn't it, to play things like that?
Sure it is. That have been done 100,000 times before, and usually better. You figure, well, there's got to be something I can do to make it a little bit different. But I've never played a hero before. I mean, George has given us this great opportunity. I mean, he originally wanted to do Flash Gordon and tried to get the rights from King Features Syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm real thankful it didn't work out, or Nick Nolte would be sitting here instead of me, But all of a sudden, there was this opportunity for sort of a bumbling, not completely in control, innocent, naive kid who has the opportunity to meet the right character. We were cast as an ensemble. I mean, they had another set of 3 actors, and if they had gone another way, none of us would be here. And they weren't mixing and matching. It wasn't Carrie with 2
You
other...
mean along the way somewhere they would have stopped and said, no, this is the
Oh,
wrong
no.
people?
I mean,
Nothing like that?
I mean, from the beginning, it was either the 3 of us or 3 other people, because he had put together these 2 groups of 3 that worked well together.
I did a film called Last Summer, which was cast the same way.
Yeah.
They would put people together. They put a bunch of groups of kids together who they felt worked really well, and they went with us.
In other words, they looked to find the right chemistry. Is that what you're
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
That's marvelous.
And also, the real story of this picture is in the relationships between these characters. So that's critical, that both that we physically represent something of what we are and also work well together.
You did General Hospital,
I
didn't
sure
you?
did. And when I was doing it, they said, "You want to see a funny Mike Douglas show? We've got this tape of it." And I said, "Sure." Ray Gerardin, you'll remember, played this despicable, wife-beating, awful man, Howie Dawson. And he's really a wonderful guy. He's funny and nice and whatever. And you had Cass Elliot on, who was a big
Mama Cass. Oh,
boy.
lived for soaps.
And she came on the set a couple of times and told me exactly what was going to happen to my character. Well, you're going to get into drugs. She was right, of course. She knew everything. But
Marvelous lady.
yeah,
I loved
wonderful
her.
lady.
Yeah.
And you surprised her with Ray, because you got, nice guy that he is, led her in the direction of tearing down that character. Oh, he's this guy, what a creep. And oh, they're open.
And then the curtain opened.
Boom,
and
there he was.
Oh, she came unwired. It's the last thing she expected. You know, we had done all this.
You
and
don't
she-
have anybody here to
No,
surprise
no,
us,
no.
do you?
Tell me about the character you play, Harrison.
Well, he's a cynical mercenary space pirate who's changed by his relationship with these two, and it's all about being affected by these different. He's a callow youth. She's a princess. Guinness is a wise old warrior, and I'm a cynical space pirate. But there's a lot more levels of character.
In real life, are you the kind of guy who laughs at the face of danger?
No, I don't usually stick around long enough.
Like the rest of us, you turn
Yeah.
around and run.
No, I mean, that not only do I play a hero, but the setup is perfect. I play the hero's hero, his hero. And
Yeah.
Lucas, it's a gift from Lucas to get this kind of a part.
He's allowed us all to do different things, but no one is the main. In other words, I succeed in what my job is, but only through his intervention. And it allows me to be a hero. So he is, in effect, the hero's hero.
Star Wars.